In contrary sense, she faced life's riddling truth. Why she is talking of saving? Because there is a contrary sense. Now, this is a very significant phrase. See how logical the whole poetry also moves systematically, schematically, correctly, analytically. Contrary sense. See, these people are coming from inward and expressing themselves outward. Savitri is going inward. From outside, she is going into inward. Therefore, the contrary sense of something coming from within, outside, something from outside going within, that is the contrary sense. She faced life's, there is a contradiction. What is coming from within, we are not able to really understand, grasp, and act upon that. What is within, going within, that is incapable of that. So that's the contrary sense. So Savitri is aware of that thing. In contrary sense, she faced life's riddling truth. Therefore, this is the truth. The conflict between the within and the without, you see. They carrying the light to the suffering world. They carrying the light to suffering men, hurried with eager feet to the outer world. That is what they do. What she is describing. Her eyes were turned toward the eternal source. See, because she is well aware, she must discover her soul first. She must go within her first. That is important. They are bringing something out and they are saying, yes, happy here. But no, I am sorry, unless I discover my soul, it has no value for me at all. Her eyes were turned toward the eternal soul. So that is the contrary sense of they coming out, she going within. Outstretching her hands to stay the throng, she cried. So she said, please, 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 wait. Outstretching her hand to stay the throng, she cried, oh, happy company of luminous God, reveal who know the road that I must tread. What road I should go to find my soul? You know that road, you please tell me. You please tell me, you see. Reveal who know the road that I must take. Savitri has somehow that knowledge. Yes, these people really do know the road which can take her to her soul. Somehow she knows that. She has kind of a confidence, perception, whatever you call it, intuition. Yes, these people can be trusted and they can guide her properly to the place where is present her soul. Reveal who know the road that I must tread, for surely that bright quarter is your home. You are coming from that inner region, from the soul. Therefore, you know your home. You know how to go there. I know that you have come from within, and therefore you can guide me there to find the birthplace. And what does she want? To find the birthplace of the occult fire. Gudha Agni, occult, Gudha, fire, Agni. That is a Gudha Agni. You know where that hidden fire is, that occult fire is there, secret fire is there, unknown to us. And the deep mansion of my secret soul. So, Savitri is asking them for two things. First, she wants to know the birthplace of the occult fire. Where is that birthplace of the occult fire? There are two different things. To find the birthplace of the occult fire and the deep mansion of my secret soul. So they are slightly different from each other. Deep mansion of my secret soul, it is a temple in which my soul is residing. I want to reach my own temple, my mansion, my house, my palace, and be there. Please tell me. Now, reveal who know the road that I must tread. For surely that bright quarter is your home. How does Savitri know that? Savitri has a perception that after all, they are coming from her own soul. All those gods and goddesses, these beings who are there, Savitri is seeing them, they are coming from her own soul. And therefore they know where the soul is present, where the fire is burning. They know where the fire is burning. Later on, in the next canto, Savitri is going to meet three great personalities of this occult world, three Madonnas, as we got in the next canto. And Savitri is telling them, I must first go within and find my soul, because you are part of my soul. Those three Madonnas, she tells them, she assures them, you are part of my soul. And therefore, when I come back after the discovery, everything will be all beautiful, peaceful, nice. She assures them, I will go back and find out my soul, and then I will bring peace and light and beauty and joy and remove all the suffering for which you are working all along here. So she knows that they are actually the parts of her own soul. But as human Savitri, she is now going from outside within, and they are coming from within outside like that. And therefore she says, reveal who know the road that I must tread, but surely that bright quarter is your home, because that is her own quarter. They are her own parts, you see. To find the birthplace of the occult fire and the deep mansion. So this Gudha Agni and the Rahasyamaya Jiva, secret soul, she wants to know that. She says, unless I do that, I can't really help the world. She has assured that only those who find their soul, they can help the world, you see. So that is the first thing. So she is aware also, why does she want to find the soul? Why does she want to find the soul? Because only those who save themselves can save others. Her concern is to save the world. Her mission is to redeem the suffering of this creation, to save the world. That is mission, her task, to save the world from death. That is her task. But that cannot be accomplished unless I find my soul. My task is to save the world. Oh, happy company of luminous gods, revealed who know the road that I must tread. For surely that bright quarter is your home, to find the birthplace of the occult fire and the deep mansion of my secret soul. And then one answered, pointing to a silence dim on a remote extremity of sleep in some far background of the inner world. So, one great accomplished soul being in the dim silence, because it is on the outside world, you see, on the remote extremity of sleep. Sleep. See, we have seen already that Savitri had gone through the dream experience, Swapna. Before that, Jagrata, the way she had discovered her life, Jagrata, Swapna. Now she is entering into Sushupti, sleep, Pradnya, where the true knowledge is. Remote extremity of sleep. He is standing on that Pradnya consciousness within. So these are the three states, Jagrata, Swapna and Sushupti. She is now bordering on that region of Pradnya, of knowledge, wisdom, true knowledge, true wisdom. In some far background of the inner world. And he says, Oh Savitri, from thy hidden soul we come. There you are. She is asserting. You see, who are we after all? We have come from your own soul. We have come from our own soul, you see. We are the messengers, and what do we do? We are the occult gods who help men's drab and heavy, ignorant lives to wake to beauty and wonder of things, touching them with glory and divinity. That is our task. We are there constantly helping people to wake to beauty, to wonder of things, that the glory and the divinity can be touched, can be felt, can be experienced. In evil, we light the deathless flame of good. So the conflict between evil and good, which is a conflict which is heightened in the Christian theology, the sin and virtue, evil and good, they are the Manichaean elements in the Christian theology. So it is in evil we light the deathless flame of good. Deathless. It cannot be quenched. No evil can master over this good. And hold the torch of knowledge on ignorant road. We are the will, and all men's will towards light. We are thy will. And because your will is present in every creature, we are their will also. It is the Agni which is constantly burning within us, which is seeking the Divya Agni, the divine Agni, which is there within us, seeking that Agni. Thy will is Agni. Towards light. O human copy and disguise of God, they are aware that Savitri has taken human birth. She is the incarnate divine Savitri. But now she is undergoing through the human experience to meet her divine self. O human copy and disguise of God, yeah, who seeks the deity, thou keepest hid. Yes, it is there within you already, and you are not aware of it. How foolish of you! You see, how strange of you. Who seekest the deity, thou keepest hid, and livest by the truth, thou hast not known, because she has taken the human birth. This is the identity of the avatar. When the avatar takes birth, it is the Supreme who takes the birth, but he identifies himself totally with the conditions of his creation. Otherwise, it has no meaning. He is not going to wave a magic wand and bring about. He goes through the entire process, experiences the whole difficulty. Unless he experiences all the difficulties, he cannot save the world. So that is, in fact, this whole stanza is nothing but the assertion of Savitri's avatarhood. Savitri is an avatar, the divine soul. O human copy and disguise of God, that is the incarnation. Who seeketh the deity, thou keepest hid, and livest by the truth thou hast not known. Follow the world's winding highway to its source. Go up like this, mountain up. Highway to its source. This is the assertion of Savitri's avatarhood here, you see, basically. And she has to go through the whole process because she has taken the human birth. There, in the silence.
It couldn't be also for all the human?
Pardon?
It couldn't be also for all the human, this gravity?
They know it.
Not only, I mean, for Savitri. Or human copy and disguise.
No, human copy and disguise of God, it means that they know that she is hiding behind her godhood.
No, for all she is asking, these 4 lines are connected to all people or what?
For all, oh!
All human
I mean,
beings.
it's
All
our
human
aim,
beings.
no? It's our aim also, no?
No, it's a very
You see, this is specific to Savitri. She is a human copy of God.
We also.
No,
No?
we are not.
Why?
We are not. We are not.
We are not avatar.
No, not avatar, but we
Not
are
that we are
a
human
copy.
beings.
We have that element in us and we have to discover and grow in it. As the incarnate power, as the incarnate being, there is a difference between the incarnate being and we human beings. See, basically, this whole book of yoga is specific to Savitri as the incarnate divine Shakti. This is the book of yoga, is the book of the yoga Savitri is going to do. It is not a book for us. Our yoga will be specific to our need, our purpose, our role in the process of manifestation, which is a different thing than her role in the process of manifestation. Her specificity is in the present context. She has taken this birth in order to remove death from the path. Death, who is the cause of falsehood. Death, who is the cause of falsehood. So, in order to remove falsehood, in order to remove death, Savitri has to do all that thing. And that she has to do by taking the birth here in the mortal world. That is important. She is not going to say, who, go away from there. She has to come here and do all that thing. So she is undergoing through the entire process here now, you see, towards that particular objective. Ultimately, her conquest is that the path is cleared for the divine manifestation. Now, although the path is cleared for the divine manifestation, it does not mean that suddenly everybody has become an expression of the divine. We had to our own sadhana, our own yoga, our own tapasya. We have to prepare, as I've been saying, within us, our own inner being, the srom. We have to prepare ourselves first. Each person has his own individual quality. I want to express beauty, I want to express joy, I want to express harmony, I want to express sweetness, I want to express power. Each one has his own role to play in the divine manifestation. And to express that divine quality through us, we have to do our own individual sadhana. And that can come only by becoming specific in that direction for us. Our role is not to defeat death, remove falsehood. We cannot. In fact, it will be wrong on earth, it will be frustrating on our part to do that thing. It will be egoistic, it will be vital if we do that. Our role is identify ourselves with what we are. I am here to express knowledge, I am here to express power, I am here to express beauty, joy, whatever it is that. And it is that which should become the fulcrum of my activity, my engagement, my occupation all the way, all through, you see. And for that I must gather and do all the things which is required for that purpose, you see. So in that sense, we are not copying, we are expressing what will come in that process when it is cleared out. We are not copying anything. Otherwise, the transcendental, the universal, the individual, each individual has different. When the transcendental comes, the human birth here, he comes with that quality as a transcendental. The avatar is different than we. In fact, what Ramakrishna says is very significant. We belong to what he calls Manushya Koti, the species, the quality of man. Manushya Koti. Manushya means man. Kidar, quality, kind. and the avatar belongs to Ishvara Koti, to the kind of God. There is a distinction there. Purpose. In a way, you can say that there is a greater element of the involutionary content in the avatar than what we have. We are basically evolutionary. We are basically evolutionary. The evolutionary, he comes, he accepts that thing, and then he proceeds in the evolutionary manner. So the human copy is essentially another way of saying, look, Savitri, you are an avatar. And they say, these people say, you are an avatar, all right, but we are not, because we are your parts. All these people were saying things. We are your part, you see. Who seekest the deity, thou keepest it, and livest by the truth thou hast not known. Follow the world's winding highway to his soul.